Got a question about Pokemon, and it's not something that's really discussed in the anime or the games, and that's whether or not the way a trainer raises their Pokemon can physically alter the Pokemon. And when I say physically alter, I don't just mean putting on a freaking hat or something, I mean physically alter. Let me explain what I mean by talking about Axew. Axew is described as a Tusk Pokemon, and all the Pokedex entries mention the fact that its tusks will repeatedly fall off and grow back even stronger. Now, the reason the tusks are always falling off is because Axew is grinding them on trees to mark its territory, or grinding berries before it eats them. Now, Axew of course evolves into Fraxure, and the Pokedex entries for this guy are very different. The tusks on a Fraxure can apparently not grow back if they break off, and by the time it evolves into a Haxorus, well, the tusks are strong enough to cut through steel. Now let's rewind back to Axew. What would happen if a trainer didn't provide Axew with a bunch of stuff to grind its tusks on? Now, I don't necessarily mean some super abusive guy that's doing bad stuff to Axew on purpose. They might just not realize the tusks are meant to come off. It's kind of like in real life, pet owners aren't always experts about the animal they have. Cats need stuff to scratch on, but sometimes the owners don't realize they're meant to provide that. Anyway, the Pokedex entries tell us that Axew's tusks only get hard because they repeatedly fall off and grow back. So if an Axew didn't get a chance to lose its tusks because, let's say, a trainer didn't realize it was meant to, so it was protecting it too much, could it still evolve into a Fraxure? Would their evolution be put off until their tusks were hard enough, or would they still evolve and just have crazy weak tusks? If that Axew did eventually evolve into a Haxorus, could its tusks break off, resulting in a very different looking Pokemon? Look at that guy, what an idiot. I can think of a bunch of other Pokemon that require stuff in the wild that a trainer might forget to provide it after it's been caught. I'm not going to list them all in this video though, because I want to talk about them in the comments. If you can think of a Pokemon that needs something in the wild that a trainer might forget to provide it in captivity, let me know. Please remember to like this video. Also, I've just started a Twitter account for this channel, Friggin' Boom Toys, so please follow that to keep up to date with all my Pokemon and Power Ranger ramblings. There's a link in the description. Anyway, I have to go rub my tusks on a tree.